Hey guys, it's Sunday, October 29th, and I have Mandy and Steve in studio to show you guys some more room designs. Hey guys!
Hey Michael!
Hey Mike!
All right, so we got 10 to go through today, so let's get right to them. I love seeing new names. So guys, keep sending those room designs. So the first one I've got here is a squirrel's den, and it's sent in by 1212 Blue. Now this fall room is jam-packed with stuff from all over the place. Love that wallpaper and flooring. We gave it away during an Acorn collection a few years ago, but Mandy, there's lots of stuff in here.
Oh, it's beautiful. You feel like you're really inside a tree, right? Where a squirrel would live, of course. And that slide is fantastic. Is that a squirrel there going down that slide?
I think so, squirrel or chipmunk, but there's also a gray squirrel,
yeah,
right, Steve, in the middle of the room right there?
Yeah, no, it's great. Very colorful room and definitely feels like fall. And yeah, I love that tree slide because, again, there's always these items like that you look at and you think, wow, I don't ever remember seeing that item before. But
exactly.
20,000 some odd items, that's easy to lose track of one or two.
And the squirrel plushies kind of look like the baby squirrels in this little squirrel family, maybe. Or maybe
there's two different types of them. There's the red squirrel and the gray squirrel, and actually several squirrel Webkinz. So guys, take a close look and leave in the comments if you want to tell us how many squirrels you see. So there you go. Great job, 1212 Blue. Let's move on. Now this is really cool. Love it. It's from Turrets, and it's a playground. Now several years ago, or 1 or 2 years ago, we gave away this beautiful playground for a flower collection in May, and they've used in their room that playground base that kind of looks like a sandbox and two of the swings there, but the slide is actually from the Spree Mall, and that horse there, Steven, that's a family score prize, right?
That's correct. I think one of the early ones, the mechanical horse that you can get for collecting family score, and yeah, one of the milestone prizes.
Yeah, and I love the color scheme here, Mandy. It goes all the way across the room, and I think it's those flowers and the tree and the little organic elements that really tie this room together.
Yeah, they picked up the purple in the slide, and I mean, purple always looks fabulous against green, and just that tree sort of anchors everything in the background.
Yeah.
It's all just so lovely.
And I'm going to point out one small thing to prove that I actually do know a thing or two about Webkinz here. I believe that item in Playground with the other stuff there is actually an old, retired cat theme item. It's like one of the first 100 items ever produced.
Yeah. There you go. Great piece of history, Steven. Awesome. A great job in your playground, Turrets. Awesome. So let's keep going here. This is called My Room, and it was sent in by Dancat927. And this really has that purple violet-y color scheme working here as well, right, Mandy?
Yeah, I love that Sweet 16 wallpaper and flooring.
Oh, yeah.
But
totally.
Yeah, and they've mixed in some really cool items because, of course, there's so many colors in that wallpaper and flooring that you can just pull out some of the colors and it all works well. I can't remember what that round sofa's called. I was looking at the rug that goes with it just today, but it works so well here.
Yeah, is it a PSI?
I'm not sure. I know there's a rug that says love that I have, and can't even remember the name of that, but I love all the shoes. Like, this is clearly a stylish Webkinz with lots of closet space for their clothing. They got a little pile of dirty laundry there, though, that they might want to sort out. I think that's laundry, isn't it, down in the front corner? But it looks like they're having some friends over for a sleepover with those sleeping bags on the floor.
Very cool. Yeah, sorry, go ahead, Steve.
No, for sure. I like how, I think the shoe shelf there, that's actually one of the Webkinz prize pool items, right? Yeah, it's great. Like, those are the kind of items that are kind of designed to help fill out a room with like little details and things that make it feel more realistic. So maybe not a big fantastic prize, but there's things like, the fire extinguisher, the shoe shelf, a rack of paper towels, just really simple things that kind of give an authenticity to a room.
Totally, and we want to do more of that definitely in the future, and we have plans for that next year. I just want to point out that one of my favorite items in this room is that Book Nook sofa there. It's the sofa on the rise thing.
Sofa.
Yeah, and if you see that, it looks like a little heart diary kind of thing in the middle, and if you actually click on that, your pet sits down and the book opens on their lap as if they're reading or writing. So it's really, really cool. Great job, Danka927. Let's move on. This one is just called Camo, and it's by Pig Knuckles, and I think it's Camo probably because there looks like there's a lot of little hiding spots in this backyard, but I love all the items that have been added to this room. It's just, it's fall here right now, but this just reminds me of a big, bright, sunny afternoon in the backyard with lots of water to play in as well.
Yeah, I love the way they've layered those water features. Like, they started with the little fountain in the front, then a pool, then a fountain, then a waterfall. Like, it really creates this effect like you're surrounded by water, and you almost imagine that they'll all be running into each other. It's really really cool.
Yeah, it's very dense, the way it kind of goes to the back there, the way they've layered the trees and then having the fountain, but then having the waterfall behind it. This room, like your first impression is that this room is actually goes a lot deeper than just a regular 10 by 10 tiled outdoor room. So it's really fantastic the way they've kind of given it the sense of depth.
Absolutely. I should mention that pool is available from the Beach House room theme in the W Shop. You can get it for Kin's Cash. So great job, Pig Knuckles. Let's move on here. This one's really cool. We just saw a playground. Here's another one. Ayat Webkinz has called theirs a community park. It's the same idea going here. Actually, those swings there to the left were from that flower collection. But again, they've used the same slide. That Dragon Rider there at the bottom of the slide was from that collection as well. But really cute, really fun things for your pet to interact with in this room.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that climbing apparatus in the back corner, which is really fun and fun colors. It goes really nicely with that wacky teeter-totter seesaw thing. And this is just really simple. Like, they haven't put too much stuff in. It just seems like an open park where you can run around and have fun and climb, which is really nice. It's nice sometimes to show it out in the open and see how characters would really interact with stuff.
Yeah, the playground was an Easter item that we released several years ago. But Steve, that the teeter-totter is a family score prize, correct?
Yep, that's a family score prize. And originally we wanted to have like the kind that you have in the park there where two pets could actually make it move. But again, it's kind of like functionality for different types of rooms. And so we ended up having to go with wacky there on the side to make it work. But,
such an awesome idea. I love it.
I think eventually, though, once you see like us move more and more of this to like a one unified room kind of format, that we'll be able to combine all the different functionalities, and we'll get like teeter-totters and actual pet rooms that you can use.
So cool. Love it.
I think I just won that, if I'm not mistaken.
There you go.
I think it might be 8,000, but I could be wrong.
We actually just released a video that gives you tips on how to increase your family score. So guys, if you go to options, your option menus in My Room, you can click on the pet care video in order to learn more about that. So there you go. And I think you'd recognize the narrator's voice, Steve. Okay, so let's continue on here. Here we go. This is a girls' clothing store. Love this one. It was sent in by Lolly Loli. And back in the day, well, actually a couple years ago, I created a clothing store of my own for a Let's Build video, but I love this one, especially because they're using that really cool One Webkinz World wallpaper, where it makes it look like this is like a top-level department store in a fancy shopping mall.
Yeah, I love the way it's really well organized and you feel like you can find everything. And again, they've used those shoe racks and they've used multiples, which works so well because you'd have lots of shoes and you'd have different sizes, right? So there's some repeated, but of course you'd have, several different sizes. So it just works really well. And again, water features are often in malls and shops. So I really love that they've included that. It adds some interest. And there's the dressing room in the corner. So I hope that those windows are high enough up that people can't see into the dressing room.
There you go.
That's such a cute idea what they've done with the divider. And there's even a place to hang your clothes while you're changing, which is great.
Yeah, we've got the so that fountain again, another milestone prize, and I think we got the cash register. I don't think that's the cash register that we made as a Deluxe Day prize back in the day. Or
it might have been. I think it is.
Yeah, but I think by looking at this room, one thing it tells me is that we need to do more dressing racks with maybe a few recolors and so give a little variety, so you could really fill out the store so it feels like more variety in the clothing.
That's
options
a good
here.
idea. There is one that you can get from the Kinzel Academy fashion class when you reach level 10. But yeah, we should do more. And I should mention, actually, I like really those purse racks that they've added in the corners. Yeah,
those are Spree?
They're from Spree. Yeah, works really well in this room. So great job, Lolly Lolly. There you go. Now this one's cool. It's from Crazy Little Tina, and it's a Daisy's Diner. I love what they've done here. We've given away these Daisy Diner stuff. We had a Players Appreciation Day. We've had some of these on, I believe, a deluxe wheel in the past. But I really like that they've added the Daisy Doe plushie behind the counter there to make it look like she's actually in the diner. And is that the cash register that you were talking about again there, Steve, on the counter?
I think so, yeah. There was it was an old item that was never released for whatever reason, and just kind of stumbled across it and decided to release it as a Deluxe Day prize.
That's very, very cool. Great setup of the diner.
Yeah, they found some really great items, like food items to accessorize with, and those chef gazpacho place settings work really well there, and all the pies and stuff. And then those green apples, it works so perfectly, and that's what you love, especially obviously in Daisy's Diner. You'd see lots of fresh produce because we know she's very healthy. So
she's a vegetarian. It's a vegetarian diner. Yeah,
and so a big basket of green apples is perfect.
Yeah, very cool. Great job, crazy little Tina, on your Daisy Diner. I thought this one was really neat. It's a drive-in theater, and it was sent in by Nana Crazy. Now, this is a great way to show off your vehicles, and I think they have a little vehicle collection going there because we see all of the gemstone racers and also the vans that we gave away during our Webkinz road trip tour, which we had a few years ago, where we'd actually have a team going to special events, handing out Webkinz codes and playing games with people at those events. So really, really cool.
Really great. And I mean, I love too that they've used that road trip sign, which is perfect because it has that feel of an old-fashioned drive-in and really works nicely. And then I feel like Dex might have an advantage here, though. This is obviously during campaign time, but he also gets the added benefit of starring in the movie. So
that's very cool. I guess this is just a variation of the indoor movie screen, because this is one that only goes outdoors, or probably outdoors in treetop. I don't remember having seen this one with the little extra rigging in the back.
Yeah, I like that little scaffolding stuff. Yeah. Really, really cool. Great job, Nana Crazy. We only have a couple more to see. Now, I really like this one. This is from a cool aunt, and this is kind of another optical illusion sort of thing, because we have this awesome Build-A-Castle set that you can get from the e-store that is almost like a miniature castle. Well, it is a miniature castle that you can set up in your pet's room. But last spring, we gave away this beautiful Daisy Meadow wallpaper, something like that, on actually Spring Celebration on Easter. And when you added it, it looked like it's a wallpaper, but it looks like an extension of the flooring. Now they've added, if you can see, these little tiny leprechaun statues that we gave away.
Down on the right. I think a little pig, maybe.
The leprechaun plushie, I think, that guy. He's a figure, I guess.
Yeah.
Is it? So then, is that like a
figurine?
Is that the size of the plush of our leprechaun? Or are they the same size?
It was a leprechaun lawn statue that we gave away.
Okay, so it's basically the same size as a figure. Okay.
Pretty much, yeah. But they make it look like this awesome, epic village, and it's a miniature castle. I thought it was really, really well done.
It's one of my favorite things that we've been doing recently, where it's like you're almost like we're breaking the box, because the beginning of Webkinz World, where all the rooms were very, very boxy. Everything was small, medium, or large, but everything had the same shape to it. Now that we can kind of do something fancier and bigger and extended, like wallpapers and floorings, it really kind of just changes everything.
Yeah, the room with the view wallpapers really are fabulous. And this one, and you feel like this is a castle, because that's, it would be the center of everything with the open fields around, right?
Totally.
That's how castles work. They're the center of a community, right?
Whole kingdom. And
exactly.
It's amazing. I can hear almost like old fairy tale music playing in the background, fiddles and harpsichords and things. But really, really well done, a cool aunt. Let's move on. This is the last one we're going to see today. It's actually a fall cafe, and it was sent in by Limburg.
I feel like the squirrel.
Sorry.
Beginning. Oh, sorry. I was just going to say, I feel like the squirrels at the beginning have set up a little restaurant near their home.
Yeah.
Cute.
It's like within a hollow tree. That, again, was from a past Acorn event. But I love all these little touches if you look around, like the gates that are acting as like aisles leading up to the checkout. You've got a beautiful medieval poster on the wall. I don't even know where that's from. I think it's from maybe a museum theme that we released in the e-store. Some Jumbleberry
Field stuff. I think it was another Discovered Deluxe Day prize.
Oh, okay.
It was one that was originally developed for something like that. But then, again, we used to not approve items back in the day for a lot of reasons. So we have a lot of unused things that are perfectly good now. And
well, I hope I didn't miss that Deluxe Day, because that looks awesome.
Yeah.
I might have missed that one. Steve, I might have to trade for you. No. But
I love the fact there are books there, because sometimes when you go in a cafe, if you're on your own, it's great to be able to grab a book and just sit down with your coffee and enjoy it.
And that endangered flooring really works perfectly as well, because it has a grass texture that works perfectly. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed checking out the rooms, and thank you for sharing them with me today, Mandy and Steve.
Thank Thank you.
Thanks.
Guys, thank you for listening. And of course, if you want to send me a screenshot of your room, you can send them to me at letsbuild@gans.com. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and like this video at youtube.com/Webkinz. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.